It's a hot sector, so. Exactly, something with EV, you know, detail, unless you're investing, details really don't matter. If it gets momentum, that trumps everything. It could be the shittiest of the shit stocks, and it could be the best performer. You know, once something gets momentum, nothing else matters. Right now, this thing obviously has no momentum, but, you know, this sector, yeah, you know, there's no need to do a lot of deep fundamental research if you're a momentum trader. If you're an investor, that's another thing, obviously. Then you really need to do some, you know, fundamental research. Or at least, you know, deeper fundamental research. But as a momentum trader, it's very important to know what sector you know, something is and what's hot and what's not hot. That's the most important thing. Because the shittiest stocks in the hottest sector are gonna go up much more than the best stocks in a hot sector that's not hot. That's one of the most important things you need to learn in the stock market. The shittiest stocks, I mean, I'm talking about stocks on the edge of bankruptcy, and, you know, outright frauds. If they're in a hot sector and get momentum, they're gonna make bigger moves than the best stocks in a sector that's not very hot. That's something you need to understand and build a you know, trading strategy around. Yeah, GSX, that's a good example. Yep. Both Citron and Muddy Waters hit it back in earlier this year, like what, April, May. And yeah, the stock is up, where it went up 240%. It had several 5-star breakouts here. Here, this one failed, but it retried here. Here, right? Last week it had decent setup, you know. And yeah, I never tried, you know, bought any of these because I was too afraid. You know, China stocks, you know, once China stocks get fraud reports, I just get too scared. I wouldn't really want to get, you know, get stuck in something like, you know, lock-in. One day you wake up, it's down 80%, you know, so. But it is what it is. But, you know, but obviously, you know, I don't know if it's a fraud or, you know, or not, but, you know, Citron can be so-so, but Muddy Waters, they're usually very good. They're rarely, you know, like Citron is, you know, they kind of do a lot of unserious shit, but Muddy Waters, I think, are much better. So if only Citron had been on it, I would, you know, probably have bought some of these breakouts, but since Muddy Waters also hit it, I was, you know, too cautious. Sometimes it's just best to pass on stuff. You know, in a bull run, there's so many things that go up, you don't need to be in everything.